32 of Jay Evans will start 7th. And it appears to be the number 76 of Jamie Corbett outside of him, starting
green
8th.
Flag and racing.
Green flag is out, and this Roadrunner main event is underway. 3 wide going into turn 3 here. Chase Gardner ahead with Winterberg, and the 07 of Bristol to his outside here. His nose was ahead here, but he had the position on both of them here and managed to pop out of be the bun or the hot dog that popped out of the bun here. And he is your leader 2 laps into this one here, but Winterberg is right there.
Little kiss hello from behind by the 71 car.
Oh, and he got Gardner a little bit loose there. Gardner by a nose at the line as we complete lap number 3. Winterberg is going for the lead now. He's going to take it going down the back straightaway here. Mock running in 3rd right there, looking to get involved here. He looks to the inside now of Gardner, going to turn 1, looking to take 2nd away as they battle behind them for 4th and 5th.
Jay Evans in the 32 car got a little loose in turn 2 last time around. Was able to hold on, but he's got company right to his door side right by Zach Bristol.
And meanwhile, Mock gets a little squirrely over in there in turn 2, and Gardner takes 2nd position back for the moment here, and Evans is going to try and follow him and take away the 3rd spot. But Mock is trying to stay strong on the outside here as Winterberg put a lap on the 52.
Uh-oh, we got 2 cars into each other in turn 3.
We stay green here. Everyone gets squirrely. They keep it together. Evans there had 2nd for a moment. Mock has taken the position back in that melee, and out of nowhere is Jordan Peterson, the 97. He moves into 3rd.
Well, we saw Peterson in his heat race. He looked like he was the fastest car in the field, now moved his way into 3rd place.
But meanwhile, a straightaway lead for Dale Winterberg. And you like to see this thing go green for a while. This is a 35 lap event. He's got a lot of empty racetrack ahead of him here. He's got a lot of racetrack between him and 2nd place here. He'd love to see these laps tick away here, and hoping for Mock to hold off Peterson.
Meanwhile, battle for 4th place. Jamie Corbett has taken over the 4th place spot. Just got inside of Jay Evans to take over 4th in that battle back of the pack.
Peterson took a look to the inside here, and he looks inside again. Mock still 2nd at the line here, and it closes the door on Peterson going into turn number 1. But Peterson is looking for 2nd again, going to turn 3 here, and again Mock slams the door shut here. Meanwhile, Winterberg continues to drive away. He's still got a straightaway lead over the rest of the field here as he makes his way down the back straightaway. Mock trying to hold off the 97 of Peterson. Peterson again looking inside here, but can't make it stick down there. Can't quite get in far enough here for Mock to see him and give him the line. Kind of a general rule in racing here. If their front end's right up against your side door, they have the line here, but Peterson just can't quite get there. Here, looks to the inside again, going into turn 1. Still not enough. Here, meanwhile, Corbett's going to close in. And Corbett's going to make it a 3-way battle for the 2nd position here. As we are 15 laps in with 20 to go, approaching halfway. Winterberg still a straightaway lead over his pursuers. He's still got a lot of open racetrack in front of him here as they battle throughout the field here. Jay Evans racing with
Peterson dipping inside again of Mock. Is he going to get him this time around? Looks like Peterson is going to edge into second place.
Down the back straightaway, Peterson takes second here as Winterberg has shown the cross flags, signifying halfway. 17 down, 18 to go. Winterberg here is slowly pulling away, but he's got traffic ahead of him finally. Putting another lap down on Jamie Mackin.
Oh, a little bump from behind. Mock came in. The brakes were on for Jacobson. Mock gave him a little love tap from behind.
Oh, Corbett got a little squirrely going to turn one there and manages to hold on as he drifts up high out of turn two and onto the back straightaway here. Still running fourth. RT Griner, I beg your pardon, continues to run fifth after racing with Evans in Bristol for that position earlier. And now finally another slower car for Winterberg here, but easily gets by Fisher and continues to have a sizable lead with 15 laps to go. Still a straightaway between himself and second. And again, he's got a little bit of space between himself and the next slower car. Here, he's probably hoping to see this thing go green here and keep that sizable lead between himself and Jordan Peterson. The lead here is now more than a straightaway with 13 to go. The next car is the 17 of Zach Wisely that Winterberg has to get around to put a lap down. Wisely gets out of the way, no pun intended.
No, that was a pun perfectly intended.
Yeah, perfectly timed.
How about Dale Winterberg here? I mean, he's a year from driving legally on the streets at the age of 17. He and JT Griner, 17 years old, out here today giving a driving lesson to some of these other drivers here this evening in the Plumb Perfect Roadrunners.
And got a couple of slower cars in front of them. One of them is fuming, the 22 of Tyler Lahr. Hopefully there's no fluids coming out of the back of that thing here, but now he's been right in front of your leader. Look out.
Oh, nice job of driving.
And that yellow flag is going to come out.
By Dale Winterberg to not get entangled in the car sliding in front of him. Was able to negotiate his way around and is still your leader. How about that?
I'm wondering maybe some fluids dropped out from the engine compartment and got into the rear wheels of that 22 car here. Judging by the way it just snapped around.
There's fluid right there that he left. Too bad he couldn't stay on the infield here. And he will stay on the apron wisely.
Yeah, I'm figuring probably fluids coming out of the engine compartment there, just based on the way the back end of that car just snapped around right in front of your leader here. But Winterberg here stayed cool, calm, and collected and just let him spin out in front of her and then just drove on by. As you see our camera focus on the infield here, but just inside the racing line. It's kind of considered perhaps out of bounds there, but yes, definitely fluid coming out of that car here. We'll see if there's anything left for him to drop.
I don't see any track folks coming. Maybe the quad with Jeremy might be coming out right now.
Well, they're definitely going to take a look for sure over here. I'd be surprised if they didn't here, just based on how much the fumes were coming out of the back of that 22 car.
Well, now where he's going to cross over. And in fact, they're going to try to hold him from trying to cross the track to head up to the pit area because he is leaking some fluids.
Yeah, you saw the safety worker there signaling here, no, stay there. They're going to go take a look here and see if anything's being dropped. And they are going to red flag the event. They're going to stop all the cars on the back straightaway, it looks like. As you see, one of the officials walking from the entrance to the track over in turn 3, showing the red flag here. And they're going to get everyone lined up here, and they're going to take a car. Looks like Fisher, Colton Fisher here, gave him a push. They determined here it's probably okay to go ahead and give him a quick push across here. And depends on what was left to drop, if anything, here.
Well, they're spreading some quick dry on the entrance there to turn 3, so it looks like we're going to have a little bit of a delay. We will take a quick commercial break, come back, and get you up to speed here on 25 laps in of our 35-lap main event here for the Plum Perfect Roadrunners. And right now, Dale Wennerberg had been absolutely running away with this one, but now on the restart, a different story. We'll come back with more here live from Legends, Thunder, and more at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval right after this.
We've missed short drive to be gave up.
They wouldn't know that screen.
Increasingly different chance.
Join us for Street Talk and Others, Tour of the Art Talk and Others.
Welcome to Pit Road here on now.
We usually have our fast
It's an good thing.
class. So I just had a nephew, my
Run around.
yeah, you
Can you tell?
number, my
Sure.
What's your opinion?
Parking lot, please give us a call.
Kindness makes save at leisure time to help.
We're in a delay here because of fluid on the track in our Roadrunner main event here tonight. 25 laps in of the 35. They've moved the cars away from where the majority of the fluid on the track was on the backstretch and brought them around here to the front stretch, and that's what you're seeing on your screen right now is a reset as our flagman has been able to get everybody where they should be. Jason Wilson taking care of that in concert with our officials up here high above things at the start-finish line. And, for those that are unfamiliar with racing, Andrew Kunis, who joins us on the broadcast tonight, my name is Eric Grandstrom. We appreciate you joining us wherever you may be. There's so much that goes on behind the scenes that people don't know about, including in the booth next door here.
Yeah, you got the scorers working just to keep everything organized, communicating with the racers here, informing the other officials there where cars need to go here. A lot of places have the one-way receiver radios, as they call it there. They can talk directly to the drivers here. Hey, this car needs to go in front of that car. This car needs to go to the rear. And sometimes things don't work, and they got to go old school here and use the hand signals that they used 30, 40 years ago here. But lots of stuff going on here. Officials working back in the pit area here, making sure cars are legal and all that.
And we see Jason Wilson on our screen. He's our flagger here at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. He's got that headset on. That's not just to protect his ears from the cars going by. He's also in communication with the folks up here, right?
Yeah, the officials are telling him what's going on. He tells them what's going on as well here. He's the guy who decides if a start is good or not. He'll call it back here, and he'll let them know what's going on here. And it varies from track to track, too, here on penalties for false starts, whatever. Some tracks will give you one more chance here, and sometimes here they'll put you back a row immediately there if you have one false start here. It varies from place to place here, but it's a big operation here. Just to put on the races, it's a big operation here. People work the scales, make sure the cars are legal there, and checking the engines, post-race tech, just lots of stuff.
And we appreciate all the efforts that go into it to allow racing to even happen here. Jeremy Anders, not just the manager of the track, but he's also managing the blower here to try to get some of that quick dry off of the pavement here at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. So if you are a small track guy and you're in charge, then you have to wear many hats in order to make racing happen.
And then we don't have to worry about it this evening here as much as we'd like to have the spectators here, but having the spectators here, you got, as the manager of the track here, you got to worry about concessions and restrooms and everything else too. Make sure the hot dogs are hot,
yeah,
and the beer is cold.
That's the thing back years ago, now plus 20 plus years ago, when we started Summer League collegiate baseball in Wenatchee with the Wenatchee Apple Sox, and I got a chance to talk to the owner at that time, Jim Corcoran, here after their opening night to the first baseball game ever. And I said, well, what was your biggest walk away from opening night? He says, toilet paper. Yeah. He was running around making sure that toilet paper was filled in every one of the stalls for the entire first game. He says, I don't think I even saw a pitch happen because he was racing around trying to make sure everything was copacetic for the fans. Well, speaking of fans, we certainly hope to have fans back at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval because it certainly adds to the ambiance here, and we know that you want to be here badly. In order for us all to be anywhere, we have to do the dance with the masks, with the social distancing, and hopefully reverse those numbers, and the trends don't look good right now for us to get anything back to quote-unquote normal anytime soon. But if fans are not allowed at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval for the next couple of months, we've got you covered right here. Again, we announced here earlier tonight that the next 4 races will be broadcast live on the NCW Live channel. We'll stream them on our Facebook page through our website, so anybody around the country can watch, anybody around the world can watch, and see what's happening here if the fans cannot be in attendance. And again, those dates, August 8th and the 22nd, and then coming up in September on the 12th and the 26th. So circle those calendar dates, and again, hopefully by those September dates, because those are huge races, that we are able to have fans in attendance here at Wenatchee Valley's Super Oval. Well, Jeremy is leaving the track. I think our push truck's going to leave the track, and we should be about ready to get underway for the final 10 laps here of our Plum Perfect Roadrunner main event here tonight. And the youngster, I'll call him youngster, he's 17 years old, number 71, Dale Winterberg, a very familiar race name here for the Wenatchee Valley, has led the majority of the laps here. He will be out in front. Now, the car you see behind him, number 52, that will come on your screen shortly, that is the vehicle driven by Jamie Mackin, who's also 17, by the way. She is several laps down, but when the caution flag came out, Andrew, talk about that on this restart, they keep everybody where they were, right?
That's what it looks like it's going to be happening right now. Again, not being a regular at this track here, it does vary from track to track and series to series here. Some places in tours want to keep the lap cars where they are between the lead car and elsewhere. Here in other places there, they want to put all the lead or the lap cars, I beg your pardon, to the back of the field. And we got an issue with the 97 of Jordan Peterson here.
Wow, he's been a strong racer here through the night, especially in his heat race earlier tonight, but dropping back in the field right now, so I'm not sure what's the problem there.
Yeah, but it looks like they were trying to signal the rest of the field to catch up here. Winterberg took off here, and you got a couple of lap cars behind him here as Peterson does go to the pit area, your second place car. But that'll put the 23 car back into second with the 76 here.
So the flashing yellow still on the track, so we're still under the caution here as they get the cars grouped up a little bit better. So Winterberg, with 10 laps to go, I mean, he certainly has shown that he's got a strong car here tonight. So the difference is 3 cars between he and the second place racer in Josh Mock.
And they're giving the 1 to go here. Yeah, 2 cars between first and second here. Yep, they do keep the lap cars where they are here. Often, the lap cars, if they don't feel comfortable being up there, they'll just elect to go to the back of the field and wave everyone by. But if they feel okay, they have every right to be there. Winterberg here now with 10 laps to go. Clear racetrack in front of him and 2 lap cars between himself and second as we are back underway. It is all set up nicely.
James Corbett gets together with our second place car. They stay straight, though.
Going through the grass here, trying to hold on to second. Mock holds on to second over Corbett. A chaotic moment there on that restart, and meanwhile that allows Winterberg to pull away. He's almost got a straightaway already with 8 laps to go this time by. Mock runs third over Corbett, Bristol, and Griner. Jay Evans trying to get into the top 5 here, but meanwhile up front, it's Winterberg. The 4 car of Musgrove trying to make a pass for position. over the 33 of Knuth. As the laps wind down, Griner battling with Bristol takes the 4th spot away with 6 laps to go. And they might be looking for a caution here. If the guys running 2nd and 3rd, they are catching up to Winterberg, but only 5 laps remaining. They could use a caution flag right about now. They want that caution flag out now here. Otherwise, if the caution happens now, the 52 car will be between 1st and 2nd again. They want to get by Mackin here, put her a lap down, complete this lap, and they're going to need a caution flag if they want any shot at Winterberg, who's got over a half straightaway with 3 laps to go. Mock continues to run 2nd over Corbett, Griner, and Bristol.
Battle right now is for 2nd place. Mock and Corbett. They came together here a few laps ago on the restart, and it looks like Mock is still going to take on 2nd place with 2 laps to go.
Winterberg, clear track in front of him here. All he needs to do is just keep cruising, and it's all his. He's going to see the white flag one more time around. Dale Winterberg has almost a straightaway lead going into turn 3. He can just coast from here. Out of 4, Dale Winterberg picks up the win in the Roadrunners here at the Wenatchee Valley Super Oval. Josh Mock will take 2nd over Jamie Corbett, RT Griner, and Zach Bristol. Rest of your top 10 unofficially: Jay Evans, Chase Gardner, Brandon Knuth, Josh Musgrove, and Colton Fisher. We're going to head downstairs and have a quick chat with your top 3 in just a moment.
All right, sounds good. So Andrew's going to head down trackside. And the Plum Perfect Roadrunner winner tonight, Dale Winterberg, 17 years young, driving that number 71 car.